This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Good morning. Thanks for getting up with us on this Saturday morning. I'm Alma McCarty. This morning on Sunrise, taking the bait, how local law enforcement is catching porch pirates one package at a time. Plus, a new report from the Multnomah County Auditor is once again putting a spotlight on major failings at county jails. We'll look through all of those details. But first, let's check in with Daisy Caballero for a quick look at the forecast. Daisy, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Alma. Good morning to all of our viewers. Happy Saturday, Christmas Eve, if I could say. Taking you out to the satellite and radar with a wide look at what is going on. Not much, some light, high clouds, and then also some light passing showers off of the coastline. Not expecting to see really any measurable amount of rain for today. That is going to be changing in the days to come. A quick look at our current temperatures this morning. It is chilly out there. 32 degrees out in Troutdale, also for Hillsborough, 31 out in Forest Grove. Many of us are in the 30s, not quite seeing those 40s yet. Daytime highs will be in the 40s, and that will be the case for us here in the Portland metro area as well. What we're currently dealing with is 36 degrees and a lot of dense fog, but it's not just us. It's many folks along the I-5 corridor, including Scappoose, down in Hillsborough, Aurora, Salem, and even more so down in some parts of the southern Willamette Valley. But here's your weekend at a glance. We'll be seeing, again, daytime highs, like I just said, in the low 40s for both Saturday and Sunday. Partly sunny skies for Saturday with light rain for Sunday.
Thanks so much, Daisy. This holiday weekend, we have new warnings about multiple holiday scams, including one that even cost a local family $20,000. So from keeping your holiday packages safe to learning when not to return a questionable phone call, Catherine Cook has a look at what you need to know.
You just got to know that there is a chance that it is going to happen to you.
Take it from Washington County Sheriff Sergeant Cliff Lassink. The special delivery you're expecting is also the loot porch pirates are trying to plunder, especially in these last few days before Christmas as last-minute presents pour in. But here's another warning, this one for crooks.
They could just be the next person who picked up a tracking device.
Washington County is teaming up with the U.S. Postal Service to deliver bait packages containing those tracking devices. Once a crook picks one up, it's on.
So we're getting real-time movements. We can track people. The accuracy is really good, and we can get on somebody very quickly.
This week, deputies arrested 2 people accused of stealing a bait package. That includes Natasha Gomez. She faces charges of felony mail theft and theft in the second degree. Lassink says video of crooks caught on camera should remind everyone of what they're up against.
Talk to your neighbors, find alternative means, sign for the package. Just figure out a different way that may become a little bit more hassle for you, but in the end, it's much bigger hassle if something gets stolen.
And the scams never end, including this go-to that Multnomah County Sheriff's investigators are warning about. They say crooks are calling anyone whose number they can get, posing as law enforcement. They'll often dig up the names of real police and claim the person they're calling has a warrant, unpaid court fines, or missed jury duty. Then they try to get the victim to pay a fake fine with gift cards or money sent through cash apps right away or face arrest. Multnomah County Sheriff's officials say crooks recently scammed a local family out of $20,000. They saved this voicemail left by a crook posing as one of their sergeants.
This is Sergeant Brandon White with the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office, calling in regards to a missing resale Ford. Do we have some legal documentation?
Hi. This is the real Sergeant Brandon White with the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. We wanted to reach out and let you know that we would not call you asking for any money or personal information regarding any missed court dates or warrants. Please do your best to not fall for these scams.
Like Catherine said, the scams never end. Deputies say if you get one of those calls, the best thing to do is just hang up. As for porch pirates, they say if you see a theft in progress, do not chase the suspect. Instead, be a good witness. Take a photo or video. Get a license plate number if you can and call 911. If you discover a theft that was caught on video earlier, they say it is best to just call the non-emergency line. 9 people have been arrested following a retail theft operation in North Portland earlier this week. Portland police say the suspects are between 22 and 46 years old. Authorities say they also recovered a stolen vehicle and $3,000 in stolen merchandise. The suspects face theft and burglary charges. 2 inmates in the Washington County Jail are recovering after the sheriff's office says they overdosed on fentanyl. Officials say that the 2 men were found Wednesday afternoon unresponsive in the recreation area. The 2 were revived with naloxone and taken to the hospital. Deputies say they found suspected fentanyl pills on one of the men. The investigation is ongoing. A new report from the Multnomah County Auditor highlights some major issues at the county jail. The audit is critical of the jail's disciplinary practices along with its conditions for people with mental health issues. Sydney Dorner breaks it down for us.
Because of the deaths that have happened in the jails, it's really scary for people who have loved ones in one of our jails right now.
That's the Multnomah County Auditor, Jennifer McGurk. She says the main way deputies deal with mentally ill inmates at Multnomah County jails is through isolation, which is counterproductive.
For someone who is incarcerated, we don't want them to come out less able to interact with other people. And particularly if someone has a history of mental health conditions, it's much more harmful for them to be isolated. It can deteriorate their mental health.
McGurk expressed concerns over the use of force, high rates of write-ups towards Black inmates, and the overall treatment of those battling with their mental health.
Just fear and anxiety that I imagine a Black person who is incarcerated must experience because they may feel targeted because of the color of their skin, and that's not acceptable. No one should have to live like that, whether they're at home or if they're in the unfortunate situation of being in jail.
She says she doesn't know the root cause for the sharp rise of deaths in Multnomah jails, but knows staffing is an ongoing issue.
Clearly, if you're having, 10 deaths in a year, you need to take a close look at what's happening within your system, and you do need to make changes.
The sheriff's office has made progress and says it's in the process of implementing 9 of the 13 recommendations. MCSO now has more space for mentally ill inmates and increased mental health training for staff. They've also made it a requirement to have mental health staff present when moving an inmate struggling with their mental health. They also hired a workplace equity and training specialist who has been looking into how officers interact with people in custody.
The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office responded to the audit update in a letter saying they are, quote, committed to a transparent process and evaluation and recommendations for maintaining industry standards and evolving best practices. A lumber facility in Hood River is in ruins after a massive 2-alarm fire Friday tore through the complex. It was breaking news yesterday here on Sunrise. A viewer sent us this video of the fire along Frankton Road. Hood River firefighters say multiple people called 911 after 2 a.m., saying the fire was not only huge, but it was spreading quickly.
I couldn't quite figure out exactly what was going on, and I sat up and I looked outside and I just saw this massive inferno across the street, and it was the most terrifying thing I think I've seen in a long time.
Crews say it spread to multiple buildings and they had to call in other departments to help out. One home nearby was also evacuated. No one was injured and there's no word yet on the cause.